Hey you guys, okay, so I'm finally back to finish these earrings and this is what they're looking like so far. Kind of uneventful. I'm still deciding as to whether or not we're gonna paint the donut end or not. So, and I don't know, I like them. I think they're kind of rustic. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and drill a hole in the end so we can attach the bead at the bottom. So you're gonna need some head pins. So I have my craft container over here to the right. So this is an eye pin. And if we wanted to have something dangling, we could use those, but instead, the only challenge is it looks like my eye pins are all gold, but I guess it won't matter because the finding is going to be on the back. So you're going to need your head pins. And let me make sure that this bead, yeah, so that fits perfect. So they can hang that way. So you're gonna need your head pins, and I believe I could either make these clip-on or I could make them a post back. Just trying to make sure that doesn't pull through there because it seemed a little, okay, we're good. So on the back, I went on and painted the back. I could make these clip-ons or I could make them a post back, but I do need to go ahead and cut off the chain. So I'm gonna do that possibly off camera so I don't make a complete mess. And then I'm undecided about this. Let me see though if I can drill the hole while we're here together. I'm not sure, because normally I do this outside. So let's see. And I'm just being a little cautious because I am drilling inside. I don't know if it'll work or not because it's getting hot, but let's see. Yep, so it worked. Perfect. So now I'm just trying to figure out in doing that. I got to figure this whole thing out. Okay, so let's go ahead and drill a hole here so they match. Ooh. It's kind of hard. I probably should have done this before putting them on earrings. And I don't have a clamper type thing, so let's see. I don't know how this is going to work. This is where I should have a blooper reel. Okay. And it's because this wooden ring is really thick. Like it's really thick wood, so that's to be expected. And I'm thinking that what I'm gonna do is glue. Oh, I figured it out, okay. Not this, but something else, hold on. Let's hope this comes through the top properly. Okay. So what I can do is, because we're gonna need the bead to hang, well that's too big, so that's not gonna work. Okay, so I'm gonna have to figure out a way to keep these in here. So I maybe can just put them in and then create a loop so that they dangle. So let's do that. Let me go troubleshoot this and figure out what I'm gonna do, and then we'll be right back. These are our kitchen shears, but I couldn't find my wire cutters, so I just used those. to cut the wire off. And so what I could do also is if you have a Dremel or like a finishing tool, you just want to make sure that you use some type of sander to get a smooth finish there. So I think they're going to be really pretty. So they have their little holes in the bottom, and I said that 800 times. Now I do have the beads that go with it. So that's what I'm trying to figure out is if I could somehow, let's see. Yeah, so that's too big. Okay, y'all stay with me. We are going to figure this out. Let's see if we need to use the eye pin instead. And then use silver findings instead of gold. No, like that. Okay, let's do that. So let's go ahead and get my wire. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna let these dangle from here. So I gotta go find some silver eye pins because the whole thing is I wanna have a dangle. So we're gonna go ahead and put it through here. And it's gonna be a little bit tricky to work with because it's so long. Let me get wire cutters. Okay, and you can skip past where I'm having the bloopers, but it's not always perfection when you're making jewelry. So sometimes you come across snafus. So I'm gonna snip these. And I'm not sure where my round nose pliers are, so let's see if I can use this to make a loop. And I'm just bending it on itself and basically making another eye up top, but I just want to be able to loop it. So it'll hang. Whew, made it through that. Now I want to find a silver eye pin to put the final dangle down there, but let's go on and get this one done and then we'll focus on that. And if I have to do a two-tone like a gold, then what you do is, let's say you use what you have. I'm not worrying about whether or not they match or not, because you could always take your finger and use a little bit of your metallic gold paint and do like a finger brushing. And then, because look, there's gold in here too. So whatever you have, that's what you use. Sometimes you gotta roll with it, okay? And remember, bend back towards yourself when you're making a loop, and then you push, and then you bend. And I'm just gonna pinch it a little bit to make sure it doesn't get hung on the wood. And I know it's hard for me to see because I'm working inside this circle. Okay. So there you go. So now let me see if I have, because look, I think these are too big. So that's not gonna work. So let me see what I can find to put on the end to close up that loop, and I'll be right back. Don't y'all come playing in my face. I'm just kidding. My daughter and I have been saying that all day because one of my friends, one of my really good sisters in Christ, she was upset about something and she called me telling me somebody was playing in her face. I'm like, they were doing what? Like, what does that even mean? And so we've been saying it all day, so now it's stuck in my head. So look, tell me these are not gonna be so cute. Let's not try to do it that way. I found these silver cowgirl boots. How cute is that? There's a new sheriff in town. Oh my gosh. So I've had to totally decide on a different design because initially, remember, I started out saying I wanted like a metal, like a gunmetal. That didn't work out. So sometimes you lead the design, and then other times the design leads you. So let's get some jump rings. Let's see what size I need. And remember, open it away from yourself that way. And it really doesn't matter which direction the boots go. And clamp a little bit. That is so cute. So now all we have to do is do the other one, and then we're going to glue the backs on, and we will be finished with this design. I'm not going to try to drill a hole up top because that chain is up there and I don't want it to damage my drill. So cute. So cute. Tell me they're not. They are so cute. Okay. So you got your Western look going. So let me now figure out. I don't think I have any silver clip-on backs. So we're going to use the gold ones that I have. And I don't feel like going outside to see if I have any where all my supplies are in the garage. So we're going to use these. So let's flip them over. Hold on. I was just trying to see if I wanted to glue a finding on here to tie in. Ooh, y'all, let's do it. I'm going to glue one of the little square beads, and I got these beads from Hobby Lobby. I'm going to glue one on like that just to tie it in. So let me do that. You know what? I'm going to glue the backs on, and then we'll glue those little doodads on. And if I wanted that to go faster, I would do it with super glue. I don't have any super glue. So this glue dries relatively quickly. So let's do that. Give it time to dry. And then all we'll be waiting on is the front little pieces to dry. Now I'm trying to think of what my next design is going to be because I want to, like I said, be consistent with making stuff. So I got to figure that out. Trying to make sure my top doesn't get stuck. Okay. So then put them on there, and then I'm going to show you how I just, because if you let them dry like that, then that glue could stay stuck there sticking up, and then it'll be super uncomfortable. When I used to use hot glue to make jewelry, I don't now. Then it would be left up there, and then next thing you know, you got uncomfortable earrings. So I'm just using a toothpick to go across and scrape it off. And remember, it's going to dry clear anyway, so it doesn't matter that there's some around the finding. But make sure you have them close enough to the top and that they're straight. I'm just tipping that one on that one a little bit because this one's a little cattywampus. So let's go let those dry. Okay, so this dries really fast, so it's not all the way dry yet, but it's getting there. So what I'm gonna do is go ahead, yeah, because it's not moving. So I'm gonna go ahead and glue this to the front. I'm telling you, you're going to love this glue. If you've never bought it before, run to Lowe's. They may have it at Walmart too. But guess, if you can't find it at Walmart or Lowe's, I'm going to sit them over to the side to dry on something where they won't move around. Then just probably order it on Amazon. Amazon has everything. So... and I'm just doing a dot. So let's sit them to the side. And these are going to be so gorgeous. And I'm trying to keep my lashes glued on long enough to try them on for you. And then we will be finished with this video. Sorry it took so long. I had a super busy week and a women's conference to minister at today. So I said, let me get this finished even before I eat. I haven't even eaten today, but I wanted to get this video finished and out. So I'm gonna go make my plates. I can heat it up in the microwave. So when I finish showing these to y'all, I can go sit down and stuff my face. I hope you have a beautiful weekend. I'll be right back. Guys, okay, so I brought y'all in the kitchen tonight because y'all see those pans back over there. I'm getting ready to eat. I'm so hungry. These aren't 100% dry on the back, but they're dry enough. I hope. If not, I'll re-glue them. I'm just gonna slightly put them on. Tell me they're not cute. Oh shoot. One of the little beads wasn't ready on that one. Sad face. Sad face. Okay, but I was able to sling it back on there in the meantime. I'm still going to go ahead and put it on and let it keep drying. Look. Now, they were looking ugly. Somebody said, I don't know about those. I was like, I don't know about them either. But I think they turned out really pretty. Look. Oh, so cute. So they do have to finish drying, but they are really pretty. I love how they turned out. So go make you some. These actually look like a cowgirl hat up here with the boots at the bottom. So I think they're pretty. God bless you guys. Have a beautiful weekend, and I'll see you in the next video.